Hello everybody, Sajochi here. It's been a while since my last video update on, well, anything really. At least from the time of this recording, it's been about 5 months. Well, some stuff happened, which some of it is good, some of it is bad. Plus, there are some things that are kind of in the middle, but they are relevant to everything that I'm going to go over. Basically, this video is about the future of this channel, as well as some quick updates regarding Pokemon Tabletop Reunited. So I'm going to go ahead and pull off the band-aid because I don't like to leave bad news for last. As of July 3rd, I have stepped down from developing PTR2. The main reason behind me stepping down was due to a lot of anxiety that came with developing the system. This was brought on further when we entered an alpha phase that was way earlier than I expected. Originally in my last video update, I said that the alpha was planned for sometime in the beginning of 2025, and I really thought that was the plan going forward. Alpha testing for PTR2 started in June, at the very beginning. And from there, I felt like I had to rush things to make a playable game, at least from the rule side. And this had led to some internal disagreements and arguments with the rest of the development team, which in my opinion led to very rash decisions to make rules so that things can work. It actually got to the point that I lost all my creative drive to continue to work on the system and thus made the decision to step away permanently as I was starting to feel overwhelmed. I'm not saying that all that internal stuff was toxic. I don't want to send the wrong message. My issue is that I'm unable to match the energy that the other team members are able to have. When I'm making something, I like to take my time with things and iterate on it a few times before I think it's ready for anybody else to look at. The rest of the team can definitely work at the speed that is needed for this alpha testing. Unfortunately, if I would have continued, I would have felt like I'm holding everybody back, and it would not have been good for the project at all. So with that, there's not going to be any more updates from me on where PTR2 is at. If you are looking for updates related to that system itself, go to their Discord. I'm going to make sure that there's a link in the description. Everybody else on the team is very enthusiastic to share what they are working on, and I highly encourage everybody to go and continue to support them. Now that I have that off my chest and out of the way, I'm going to talk about another factor that contributed to my decision to leave, and that is related to my IRL job. This is the middle of the road stuff that I was talking about, and to summarize, my actual job has actually gotten a lot busier for me and has required more of my attention outside of my regular work hours. This is because I am getting trained for a higher level position, which also means that I can have a promotion or possibly a promotion once this training is complete. I can't really go into any more details on that, but I really do need to consider my career right now. Streaming on YouTube has always been a hobby of mine. I really don't plan on making any type of money from it, and I don't think I'm ever going to have that opportunity to make money from it. But because of all of this, I have noticed that my streaming as well as like making videos like these has taken a hit. But luckily, the training period is starting to slow down for me, so I can try to get back to making videos instead of just doing streams. Which now brings me to the good news. I've made a decision to go solo and making my own TTRPG. This is going to be a creature training TTRPG inspired by Pokemon, but it's not going to be Pokemon related at all, which honestly, I'm starting to get burned out on Pokemon in general. A lot of my content is Pokemon related. I love the series, but I also like creature collection games. I do have other ones. I have Power World, I have Monster Sanctuary, Monster Crown. I want to try Cassette Beasts. I want to see what Temtem has because I did play that a little bit in the past. I want to branch out a little bit more into the genre because I do think it is a fun genre in general. And with the TTRPG that I'm going to make, I want to add to the genre in my own way. Plus, with me going solo on making this system, I can guarantee that this is something that I would like to play myself, and I'm sure other people will want to play it. I have a pretty long road ahead that involves researching other systems to see what rules and mechanics I would like to incorporate and tailor for my use, and I have to do a lot of math that I really don't want to do, but I know needs to be done. With this video announcement, I do want to give a few guarantees. One, this is going to be a free system. It's going to be something that anybody can pick up and play whenever they want to. And two, this is a system that is going to be possible to play manually at a table, as well as in a virtual tabletop of your choosing. Unfortunately, I don't have any coding knowledge, so I can't make a custom module for Foundry VTT. I did find a tool called Custom RPG Maker that I'm going to be using to make the character sheets at least, as well as a way to play it for my use, and I might share that in the future. Right now, there's no timeline. I don't want to actually give a timeline because that's going to make me feel like I have to rush to meet it. So the release will be when it's ready. So what does this all mean for this channel as well as for my streams? I think it might actually be a fun idea to go over my thoughts while designing this whole thing, so I might start doing a dev diary. I know in my last update video, I said that I wouldn't do that for PTR2. That was because of all the stuff that was going on and me being incredibly busy. But now that I have some more free time, I think I could actually do a dev diary. It's my way to kind of give a taste of what the system will have, while also giving me the chance to talk about TTRPG game design, which I'm a complete amateur in and probably have no business discussing it, but this is YouTube and I can do what I want. So hopefully over the next few months, I'll have those types of videos, as well as videos that give a little bit of a sneak peek on what's to come. As for streaming, I'm still going to be doing that, but I'm probably going to start removing some days so I can focus more on designing the system in between everything else that's going on. I want to keep people in the loop and not just give these tidbits in streams that I've kind of been doing with PTR2. And a video format is honestly a lot easier to convey more information because I could actually sit there and just not babble on several different topics at once like I do in the streams. But hopefully you enjoy me rambling about things for a while, especially for however long this video is. And to show that I'm a little bit more serious about this whole content creation thing, I'm going to go ahead and do that YouTuber thing where I tell you to subscribe for possible updates and to leave a comment because sometimes I read them. So until next time, have some water, relax, and find yourself a game that you really enjoy. You definitely deserve it.